calling all starseeds. Now is the time. Greetings, dear starseeds of all leagues and nations currently embodied as human beings on planet Earth. Allow me to identify myself, so you may know, through complete transparency, from who this message flows. Most modern-day awakened starseeds working with the light would recognize me as Master Sarah, Ascended Master Daughter born to Jesus, Sananda, and Mary Magdalene, Lady Nada. However, that is a newer version of me. More old-world religion zealots know me as Brigid, the Celtic patroness of healing, poetry and smithcraft. Roman Celtics and Roman Catholics know me as Saint Brigid. Some people who think they are channeling Master Sarah have said that I am also the goddess Kali. This is false information. My soul essence and origin is Pleiadian, as my light being and energetic consciousness is a fractal of the central sun, Alcyone, of the Pleiades star system. My Pleiadian light being name is Punis, however, I prefer the nickname Scarborough. My first human incarnations on Earth were primarily on the lands known as Ireland and Scotland/Britain, now known as the United Kingdom. These incarnations were during the late Neolithic, Iron and Bronze Ages. How I came to be Master Sarah is this: Sananda and Lady Nada approached me and asked if I would like to be the physical embodiment offspring of their physical embodiments, most commonly known as Jesus and Mary Magdalene, to quietly serve as the incarnated harmonic balance of their two energies, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and to create a bloodline that would share this light quotient essence for our Pleiadian soul group to incarnate into as a means to continually serve our sacred Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants. Some of the elite/criminal Kabbalists are trying to claim this bloodline as their own. This is also false information. Their souls do not possess the proper vibration to incarnate into this bloodline. That is all I care to share at this time regarding my soul ties with this bloodline. More will be revealed in time, as the light quotient on Earth rises, and more human beings are ready for absolute truth. Until then, know that we are many, and we are undetected due to our commonality across the many societies and cultures that make up the rich heritage of Earth's human family. For now, too many are still too deeply rooted in the lower fear-based vibrations to accept the absolute truth. They still cling to the grand deception as the only truth, and they still fight for it with fervor. This is to be expected, and it is all right, for it is simply how things are for the moment. But, as many of you indigo starseeds are aware, and through some of your very good work, truths are being revealed and will eventually be accepted as such, for there is too much evidence to suggest otherwise. Of course, more of you are now needed to step into your divine will missions and incarnated soul purposes as starseeds, should you wish to do so. You all have free will, even once you commit to your divine will mission, for it is your gifts, talents, and interests and passions that will determine how you fulfill your mission, through your creative heart, with love and light for planet Earth and all her inhabitants. We encourage you to realize and step into your personal power with unconditional self-love. Many of you already know in your hearts that you have incarnated on Earth to do something big. And, of course, this is true. You all volunteered to incarnate on Earth as physical embodiments of your higher selves, light beings, to bring the peace and harmony to a planet saturated in chaos and turmoil. You incarnated to lead by example, in the 5D vibration of pure unconditional love and light, and to help the spiritually unawakened and downtrodden raise their own personal vibrations. Some of you have been gifted with healing talents. Some of you are physical healers, others are mental and emotional healers, and some of you possess both talents. You may have one or many methods that you use as healing tools, including crystal healing, energetic healing, massage, acupuncture, light healing, intuitive healing, psychic/medium, akashic readings, psychometry, empathic energetic absorption and transmutation, alchemy, horticulture, naturopathy, yoga, spiritual psychology, shamanic journeying, and more. Many of you are artists, delivering messages, inspiring others, and swaying emotions, or offering healing through your medium of choice, be it writing, poetry, song lyrics, music, sculpture, canvas, photography, graphic, culinary, or any other craft, such as architecture, metal or stonework, soap making, oil and tincture craft, the list goes on and on. So many more of you are teachers and coaches of so many different kinds, be they spiritual or academic, and your methods are many, including everything mentioned above and more. Some of you are advocates and diplomats for peace, creating organizations to advocate for the poor and marginalized as well as endangered and abused species, while others are challenging the corrupt systems that hold power and control over the human race. And many of you identify as all, or more than one of these. Know that, in time, you will all be masters and victors in all of these roles as your light quotient intake increases. As starseeds, you all have the ability to help Mother Earth and all of her inhabitants and resources heal, and you all have a variety of gifts and talents to help you do just that. As a collective, your combined light and talents are amazingly powerful. Now is the time for you to begin to combine your collective consciousness efforts by moving into self-empowerment through forgiveness and unconditional self-love. As you forgive others and yourself and move into the vibration of unconditional self-love, all your fears fade away. As you move into your heart-centered vibration of unconditional love for yourself, you find it easier to love others with no need to judge, criticize, compare, or fear. Your self-love and approval is all that you have needed all along, for this is the very vibration that empowers you to create, teach, heal, and advocate for one another and your precious Mother Earth. Do not look to anyone else but yourself for approval. Looking to others who do not love themselves for love or approval will only leave you feeling defeated. Looking to organized systems or institutions for love or approval will also leave you feeling inadequate, for many of these systems were created by those who wished to keep you in fear, confusion, self-deprecation, or self-loathing, for there is nothing they fear more than a unified front of self-loving, self-approving, spiritually empowered human beings who adhere to nothing but their own love and respect for themselves and each other. Remember, you are fractals of Creator Source energy and consciousness. You are many fragments of the same loving energy. When you combine your collective energy and consciousness in love, light, and harmony, you become Creator Source energy. Now is the time for all starseeds incarnated on Earth to empower themselves with unconditional self-love, and come together in a combined conscious effort to create the united front that will end all chaos and suffering, and bring peace and harmony and healing to Mother Earth and all her inhabitants. Now is the time to collaborate with your fellow starseeds and create projects and organizations committed to teaching self-empowerment, healing, and peacemaking. Now is the time to begin imagining and building a better Earth. Now is the time to focus on creating the peace and harmony that will ensure freedom, prosperity, and abundance for all Earth inhabitants. How will you do it? How can you contribute your gifts and talents to begin the peacemaking process with yourself, your family, your friends, your peers, your neighbors, your community, your state/province, your country, your island/continent, your planet, your galaxy, your multiverse? We'll give you a hint. It all begins with the human ego's surrender to love and joy. And each and every one of you holds this vibration of love and joy in your heart. It is time to stop swimming against the current, dear ones, for there is no pain in love or joy, there is only the human ego fear that the love and joy will end. Release this fear, and move into your true personal power of unconditional love, harmony, and oneness, for this is where you will find peace, freedom, prosperity, and abundance, as your creative gifts and talents begin to flow and increase. For those of you still skeptical, let us ask you, how much are you rewarded for being fearful, doubtful, worrisome, angry, judgmental, critical, cynical, argumentative, negative, hateful, stubborn, envious, egocentric, manipulative, greedy, or self-serving? These attitudes only hold you in fear and cyclical patterns that only lead to more of the same, unhappiness. You do have a choice, and you do have the ability to raise your vibration by exercising this choice. And once you reach this vibration through your own self-empowerment and self-love, you do have the ability to unconditionally love others and help bring peace and harmony to Earth, through your gifts and talents and collaboration with other starseeds. And now is the time. Your planet and her inhabitants need you to step into your personal power so you can begin your starseed mission. So rise, starseeds, and let the collective conscious manifestation and collaboration for global peace and harmony begin. Now is the time. Channeled by Jen Freer. FreerSpirit.com